Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today for our AI-powered field service webinar. Before we jump into the introductions, I want to take a moment and thank all the amazing customers we've had the chance to work with over the years. You can see some of them on this slide, and we're really proud of these partnerships. And they've helped us shape the solutions that we will show you together and also give us more and more expertise. My name is Marta Sarvas, and I'm account executive with RedTech. And with me today are Dennis Slobodan, our solution architect, and Ashton Palmer from Salesforce account executive. And I will pass over to you guys just to introduce yourself. Dennis?
Yep, thank you, Marta. I'll pick up. So yeah, my name is Dennis. I'm solution architect at the Red Tech with a lot of technical background. And today I'm excited to show you field service lightning demo.
And my name's
Ashton?
Ashton Palmer. I am an account executive here at Salesforce. I actually had the pleasure of working with this team on a deal I did recently. And our customer, they implemented field service, which we'll dive into a little bit further in the presentation. But yeah, happy to be here.
Thank you guys for the introduction. Here is the agenda for today. We will see today a live demo and the transformation journey of the customer Ashton mentioned. It's our customer where we work together. And also, then we will have like summary to which industries is applicable and what are the most biggest issues with those domains that they have, and Q&A session, of course. Let's move forward. Before we will jump into the real story of transformation of our customer, I want to take a moment to talk a bit about RedTech. So RedTech is a Salesforce implementation partner. We are on the market for 13 years already, and we are highly certified. We have 130 certified experts, and we are multi-cloud advisor. So we can implement more complex solutions, and we are more business centric. Our sweet spots where we have the highest expertise is manufacturing, high tech, professional services. Let's move forward. So, Ashton, I will forward it to you. Let's talk more about the transformation journey of our client and give us some insights when they came to you, what their biggest pain points were. Just go ahead. Thanks.
Yeah, so um, like I stated, wanted to share really the journey of ISP fuel systems. They're one of my customers, and it really just showcases the power of modernizing field service operations. So we actually executed this successful project alongside Red Tag, as that's why we're all here today, who did a great job at really understanding our clients' needs to make sure that the project would be a success. Because with any kind of field service implementation, there's a lot of pieces and a lot of people involved. So you want to make sure you have the right team in place. If we can just go to the next slide really quick.
Perfect.
So a little bit about ISP Fuel Systems. They are a service-focused division delivering maintenance and emergency response for critical fuel filtration and chemical systems. So their customer base is very high stakes. Hospitals, data centers, and like high-rise buildings, primarily in like the New York City area. They process hundreds of preventative and service work orders every single month. So for them, failure is not really an option here. And despite like this critical mission that they had, their operations were really constrained by an outdated system that they were using called BlueFolder. So this led to like a few major business challenges that they were having. One of them being lack of scalability and advanced functionality, inefficient manual scheduling and routing, which it was taking dispatchers hours and leading to a lot of wasted time. They had underused technician time and skills, resulting in poor utilization of those technicians, and they had poor prioritization and tracking of service requests, risking their SLAs. So with those problems at hand, we introduced Salesforce Field Service to them to be the solution. Our goal was really to turn their service operations into a highly efficient, scalable platform. So we made sure to focus on optimized technician scheduling with smart routing based on skills, location, and real-time traffic, which was a huge benefit for them. Maximize technician productivity by really centralizing all work orders into one trackable system. And another thing we did was we really made sure we were going to be empowering their technicians with customizable mobile first forms and real-time status updates and communication with the office staff, because when they're on the go constantly, they want to be able to update things as they go so they don't have like a full pile at the end of the day that they have to catch up on. And so ultimately, we really were able to lay the foundation for future growth with them. They started locally with this project, and their goal is to just expand across the nation with all the different services they offer. So this was a major success, not just because of obviously technology, but because of the partnership that we had with Red Tag as well. As I mentioned, they really showed value from the start here. They dove in discovery. They really made sure to tailor the solution exactly to what ISP was looking for. And they even added a few add-ons as like a complimentary service, which was a huge win for the customer. So yeah, they made sure to deliver top service while staying within ISP's budget as well, which was a huge relief when it comes to implementing this technology. So yeah, they really ensured to make this a seamless transition for the team, and really helped with immediate user adoption, which is also huge when you're thinking about getting your field technicians on this tech and really making sure that the investment pays off. So I really appreciate obviously all of Red Tag, and I know ISP is really looking forward to the growth in the future as well.
Thank you, Ashton, so much for such a good reference. And I want to add here that the biggest issue for clients that work with field service technicians is the adoption. And we understand it, and we are trying to talk their language and to make sure that everyone feels comfortably with the new solution. And also the big issue here was the transition from the old system to a newer one, and it's a big challenge for companies because for a small time period they need to pay for two systems simultaneously. And with understanding all this, we're trying to make this transition as painless as possible and do it fast. So I think we can move here to the part that everyone enjoys the most. It's live demo. So Dennis will walk you step by step through the demo of the field service, and just give you some insights that in this demo, it's based on the real solution that we provided for the ISP with some steps that they are planning in the future for their growth. Dennis,
Yeah.
floor is
Thank you,
yours.
Martha. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Before I start screen sharing, what I wanted to say, today we will follow the full service journey from a customer asking for the help on the website all the way down to work order creation and work completion. So that's a real scenario that happens every day in service organizations. And with the Salesforce plus Agentforce, the entire flow becomes fast, intelligent, and fully connected. So let me start sharing. Oh, Marta, could you please stop sharing? Because it doesn't allow me to. Thank you. Okay. Quick second. Guys, please let me know if you can see my screen okay. You can imagine that is your website. On this website, we have added a service AI assistant. So whenever your client just logs in or just entering your website and they need assistance, they're just clicking on a button and start chatting directly with AI agent, saying like, "Hi, I need assistance with pipe," and hit enter on it. What AI will do? AI will analyze your request. It will gather all the needed requirements and will create record inside of the Salesforce. So as you see here, our AI agent is asking us for a short summary, more detailed description, and our information so our representative can get back to us a little bit later. By the way, do you see okay, or should I zoom it a bit? That is quite small. Uh, let's provide information about ourselves. Mm, I, So after all this information is gathered by AI agent, that is supposed to create a case inside of our record. Uh, yeah, so still not enough information for the agent. By the way, what is really interesting regarding this AI agent is that you can configure that and it will adapt to your communication model. So you can train it. And here we got a success message saying that support case was created inside of our organization. Let's go and check it. Okay. Yep, here it is. Our case number. At this moment, what's supposed to happen? There are multiple scenarios. Your service representative might need to give a call to the client to validate their request, or they can go ahead and create a work order. In our scenario, let's imagine that we are just simply creating a work order, configuring everything there, creating service appointment, assigning needed technician, and after that, we will check how everything works from the technician side from the mobile app. So while we are creating our work order, we can say in which location that's supposed to be. Let's say that it will be just simply in Cleveland. We can say what type of work should be performed. That can be configured. And based on this type of work, you can add different skill sets. So, because I believe you'll agree with me that different type of work requires different skill set. Also, what you need to do, you need to add a territory. That's really a beautiful feature inside of FSL is that you are having territories. You can assign multiple technicians to different territories. Based on those territories, you will be able to select the best fit from the technicians. Also, you can configure different working hours for each technician, different work amount which that technician can handle. All that stuff can be configured inside of FSL. So here we just got really small summary on our work order, hitting the next button and creating this one. Okay, got a message that it was created. What do we see here? On the right side, just a brief information which we have regarding this request. Uh, Different tabs with related records. And we have one more tab which is saying work plans. What is that? Field service lighting gives us a possibility to create different work plans for different work types. That's like a checklist for your technician. Whenever that person arrives to the service appointment, doing some job, they need to check all those steps in order to make sure that everything is done and nothing is missing. So let's add a work plan. And now you will visually see how it looks like. Yep. So all this has to be done by technician in order to close this appointment. What step should be next if you are following a regular process? Now we need to book appointment or get a candidate assigned to this work order. So let's assign our candidate. We see in which territory, and now I'm doing that on purpose. Yep. It is saying that we have no available candidates to assign to this work order. But why? Because we can configure different scheduling policies. So based on that scheduling policy, if you change it, you'll see available candidates which you can assign to it. Yeah, so here is a list of persons. And also FSL automatically suggesting the best time and the best date. So here it is. Our service appointment is scheduled. We do have our resource assigned. We have a brief description for this service appointment, and seems that everything uh, can be done. Our service technician should receive a notification in his phone saying that it is assigned. We can start working. But before we move to the service technician part, one more thing which I wanted to show you is that is a Gantt chart, so-called Gantt chart, really beauty of FSL, which has a lot of possibilities. So what do you see here on the left? That is list of service appointments. So first of all, this tool will help your service dispatcher to manage your resources effectively. Because here they will see the list of all resources available, all regions, and uh, appointments which are assigned to your technicians. So for example, here we do see that James has appointment on Monday. After that, he has on Tuesday, and one more he has on Friday. But Michael is not loaded with work that much. Probably it means that it will be better to assign work to Michael. You can use a lot of filters on this Gantt chart, like filtering by name, date, work type, and stuff like that. Also, what I like here, that is map. This map is showing you your territories which are configured inside of FSL. It is showing your appointments. Uh, you can take a look on details. You can modify those appointments directly from this Gantt chart. If your technician has a GPS turned on, you will be able even to see where your technician is at this moment. You can also do, for example, automatic check-in. So whenever your technician comes closer to your client for the service appointment, that will automatically check him in. So that's probably it from the part of service dispatcher. How do you think, guys, if I missed something or if I should add something? Ashton, Marta, or we can move to the technician part.
I don't think you missed anything from
Yeah,
what I'm seeing. Looks good.
Okay,
let's
cool.
move to the
Thank you.
technician part.
Cool, thank you. I know for sure what I missed, but I missed that on purpose. I didn't say anything about stock inventory, but I wanted to show how it will be working from the technician point of view. Mm, uh, uh, just one quick second. Let me stop sharing and start. Okay, so here, what do you see that is just a regular home screen of Technician app? Whenever Technician logs in, it does see one notification, which is saying that, okay, you got your work order assigned, and that should be, oh, just let me check on our schedule. So here is for Friday, we do have our work order assigned with a service appointment scheduled. What's really interesting regarding the GPS tracking, what I've said you previously is that you'll be able to see on your Gantt chart location of your technician. So here, what's interesting, that is a place where my service appointment is, if you'll take a look. And here is a place where I am.
It might take you a
That is
little while
my,
to get there.
yeah, exactly, exactly. That's why, unfortunately, I cannot build a driving road for myself. Unfortunately, it will not work. But usually, FSL, what it can do, it is considering the traffic jam and building the best road for your technician in order to get to the client. And I believe that's really cool tool. Let's probably start working on our appointment. Yeah, that's what I was saying, that we are not able to show the road information. Interesting why. Um,
You need to take a boat, I believe.
Definitely, and not one, and not one. So first of all, whenever we open this page with our work order, we can see that we have our work plan. We have products, details about the work order, mm, related items, and also what do we have here? That's our feed. Our feed gives us ability to chat with a dispatch directly from our phone about this record. So in case you get any issues, for example, customer is not at home or some kind of any other problem, you can just drop a message to your dispatch and he will be able to see that inside of Salesforce organization. But let's imagine that you arrive to location, you need to edit your service appointment. You need to say that, okay, that is in progress. I started working on it. You are working during that service appointment, you are consuming some products. Okay, I consumed this, like 3 items, and I consumed this 2 items. Hit save, and done. Those items are automatically added to your work order, and later on, when you will be generating service report document, it will calculate the price for you. Also, we do have some work plans. For example, in the process of that service appointment, you need to complete all of them. Like done. This one should be done as well. Next. And the last one, my most favorite. Whenever you are done with your service appointment, quite often customer or dispatch wants you to send a picture that everything is done. So let's just make a photo of my keyboard and say okay, and hit on next. So everything is completed. We can close our service appointment. Say that it is completed. Thank you. Everything is fine. As soon as we closed our appointment, we can start working on another one. Or if we do not have any scheduled, we can just drop a message to our dispatch saying that completed. And if needed, you can attach photos as well. Any kind of photos, images, and all that stuff. So let's just say completed. And from here, our service technician did all the job he needed to do, and we can come back to the service dispatcher part. Just one moment. And let me share my laptop. Uh, that is exactly the same service appointment that our technician just completed. Let's refresh it. Yes, it is completed. On our parent record, we see that our dispatch dropped us a message saying that it is completed, and also we got a notification which is saying that our appointment is done and everything is fine. What should happen next? After this, we should generate some kind of invoice and send it over to the customer. By the way, if there is a need, your service technician can generate payments, reports from their mobile phones as well. So we just hit on create service document button. We see our photo attached. We do see our items added to the template, and we can create this PDF, which will be added to our work order. After this, scenarios might be very different because you might need to create an invoice with a Salesforce or with any external system, for example, Stripe. I don't know. That invoice has to be paid, signed, or whatever. But at this moment, actually, part with FSL is done, and you're all set. You're happy, and you're a technician as well. Yep. So at this moment, probably I'll pass a word to Marta, who will take us to another part of this webinar. So thank you
Yes.
everybody for your attention.
Thank you, Dennis. That was a really great walkthrough of how full service works. And I'm a big fan of Salesforce full service, actually. And now, before we move on, I want to take a step back to look at the bigger picture, why companies even come to us for a full service in the first place. So I want to talk about the main challenges that we see across the industry. Let me share my screen once again. Can you see my screen? Nice. So across almost every industry with field operations, whether it's manufacturing, energy, healthcare, services, we keep seeing the same challenges come up. So first, it's disconnected systems that slows down everything. Many companies have ERPs for keeping their inventory. And also they have some service tools that don't talk to each other. And this creates a lot of manual work and delays. The second is manual scheduling that kills everything and it kills efficiency. For example, with the ISP fuel system, the manual scheduling led to that some of their technicians were either overworked and another didn't have like enough work for a day. So basically, this optimized scheduling will improve the situation, and people will have like a very efficient workload for each technician that is in the team. And the third one is that service quality also becomes unpredictable because if the technician don't have a clear workflow or visibility, customers get frustrated. Sometimes you can have a technician that assigned for a job that is not like in his stack, and also the retention of client can drop. The fourth is that we see that there is a rising cost for fuel and for labor, and this also affects your margin. So if you will schedule workflow and technicians' visits more efficiently, you can predict your margin more effectively and understand how to optimize it. And finally, reactive service, they are lead to loss of revenue because without preventive maintenance or contract tracking, you just can miss an opportunity that was there for you. Uh, and let's move forward to key takeaways from this webinar. So first of all, I want to emphasize that for field service teams, what FSL does, it's centralized scheduling, mobile tools in real-time updates. For business, it's optimized costs and predictability of your revenue. And also, it will affect hugely customer retention and satisfaction. And as a small treat from our side, and as a thank you for your time spent today with us, we offer you 1 hour complimentary consultation if you are considering to switch to full service, or you considering if you didn't have like software for the field service management. You can also come to us for an advice, and this hour of consultation will be complimentary for you. Guys, do you want to add something, or we can move forward to the Q&A session?
Yep, probably
Let's
we
move
can go
forward.
to Q&A.
Yep. All right then. Which other AI features can be used with FSL? Dennis, it's to you.
Yeah, yep. Actually, a lot of them can be used because Agentforce, that's not just a chat on the website. That was shown just as simple use case. What else can be done? There are features like voice to record. For example, your technician did a job, so he's done, completed. He can just simply tap inside of this field service app. He can just simply tap on the start recording, say something, what was done, how it was done, and add any other details, and Agentforce will generate a record or update existing based on his needs. What else oftenly used? Like creation records based on the documents. People often send in a lot of work orders information, like in PDFs. Agentforce can analyze it for you and generate a summary of those documents or create records based on those documents. Work orders summaries. For example, you had a lot of work orders in FSL and you would want to sum them up. You are just asking Agentforce to do that and it will be done. Yeah, probably those are the most common use cases.
And we have one more question. Can I track which products technician has on hands?
Yes, and that is commonly used. Usually people tracking products in 2 places. First one, that is a warehouse, and second one, that is a truck of the technician. So there is a possibility to track consumable products in both places. That's like a real inventory tracking tool which can be used and which is being used with a lot of service companies.
Yes. Do we have any other questions?
Don't see any yet. Probably something will pop up.
This third question, can we integrate FSL with other inventory tracking systems, or it has to be tracked only in Salesforce? Yes, actually we can do, as I mentioned before, that we see that more and more clients require integration with ERP systems or where their inventory is in where their inventory is. And um, yeah, we can do that. And Salesforce is very open. It has API that can be connected with the other systems. Also, Salesforce has a MuleSoft with pre-built connectors, but even though if MuleSoft doesn't have a pre-built connector, we can custom build it. So yeah, the answer is yes, we can integrate field service with other systems.
Mhm. Actually, what I wanted to just to stop a little bit on this question regarding inventory tracking systems.
Mhm.
We obviously we can integrate that with Salesforce, but do we need it? A lot of customers just afraid of uh, really big changes in their life or process. That's why they are deciding to integrate with existing inventory tracking systems. But in fact, they can have everything in one place without any integrations needed. So there is a possibility, but that's up to the client.
Yep. We can move either way, and we will always discuss with you which way is the most comfortable to your particular business. So we more like a partner to you than just we will say you that this is the only way how to do this. We have one more question. Can I have reports on time spent by technicians for service appointments?
Yes, yes, and that's one of the most powerful beauty things inside of Salesforce. That is reporting. On each service appointment, you can track when your technician arrived, when your technician left, what is the earliest arrival time allowed, and so on and so forth. So you can report on almost everything what is saved inside of your Salesforce. You can visualize that.
Thank you, Dennis. And one more question. We are using Service Titan and are not satisfied, but we are worried about how to make this transition easier for the team and how does the transfer from Service Titan to FSL happen. So actually, this is like I hear this question really often recent times because for a lot of field operations company they're using Service Titan and the renewal period is coming up and they are not satisfied because it's not flexible. So we ensure that the data transfer and maintaining two of those systems will be smooth and happen as fast as possible because we understand that for your team it's stressful to transfer from one system to another, and we understand that it is hard for you from financial and budgeting perspective because you will need to maintain two systems simultaneously. So we will move fast and we'll try to ensure that the transition is smooth. Dennis, do you want to add here from the timing perspective how much it will take approximately? I know that building and configuring full service is approximately 4 or 5 months, but with the data transition, can you please elaborate more here?
Yeah, I would probably add another 2 or 3 weeks for the data migration, because what you need to do, you need to export the data from the Service Titan. After that, you need to map the data to your existing Salesforce data model and upload it back. I also need to make sure that everything was done correctly, because goal is not just to create another system which you are not happy with. Yeah, approximately 5 months, I would say, 5, 6.
Yeah, Dennis. Do we have any other questions? Don't be shy. If not, I will wrap it up and just I want to say to you that um, Salesforce, it's the platform where you can do everything you can imagine for the business operations. And it's very flexible, and you can tailor it to your specific needs. You can adjust UI experience, and everything can be tailored to your particular needs. So the beauty of Salesforce is also that Salesforce is open and can be integrated with other systems that you are like more comfortable to work with, or you are not ready yet to say goodbye to those systems. So feel free to reach out to us, to me, Denise, or Ashton. We will be happy to answer all your questions. And if you will need any like reference from our existing clients, also reach out to us. We will be happy to provide those. And have a great rest of your day. And thank you again for joining us today. And here um, a QR code where you can scan and connect with me in LinkedIn, or send me a message to my email. All right, then. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Thanks, team.
everyone. Bye.
Yeah.
It was
Thank you,
very
guys.
nice spending
Bye
with
bye.
you.